Hey guys, so one of my favorite movies regarding like witches and stuff is The Craft. It's about this girl named Sarah whose mom died while giving birth to her. I mean that must be awful, like the character feels so much guilt for that. Like she thinks she killed her mom. It's like what the fuck? I mean, like it was yeah. And she just had like a fucked up past basically. Like one of the things was her mom dying, giving birth to her. The other one was like she was suicidal and like herself. And like her dad remarried and they have to move to a different city, a different school. Just that's always. I mean, that's probably definitely disorienting and stuff like that. Especially if you're so used to living one place and then you get booted. And like she's a new kid at school, which is like the same cliche plot, like new kid, new boy, new girl get to school, your people are like, oh cool, it's a new person. Yeah, like this something interesting is happening, in their lives, or they just make fun of the new kid for like no reason, just to be like fucking assholes. And basically at first she meets this guy who is, I mean, he seems nice at first, but like you find out that he's kind of like a scumbag and stuff like that. Where he doesn't really like her or something like that, and it's like no, Sarah, you deserve better. Basically, she also, well, I mean, she befriends like three wannabe witches, who I believe weren't born with like any powers, but Sarah apparently her mom was a witch. Like she didn't know that. I'm not gonna tell you like how she finds out because that'd be kind of spoiling the movie. But yeah, she's a natural witch who can use telekinesis, and like those are girls like I mean they weren't born with like I guess a gift or curse or whatever like you want to call it. And basically, yeah, like Bonnie, the girl sitting next to her, who has like burns all over her body from an accident, which is yeah, fucking sucks. Basically, she sees like Sarah like rotating the pencil with her mind, like digging to a desk, and she's like, "Holy shit!" And then she goes to like Nancy, and like a Nancy is basically like the leader. Like it means she's just like the temperament to be a leader, like very aggressive and stuff like that. It's kind of like Mean Girls, but like the outcasts, are yeah in the spotlight. And yeah, like let's see, there's like another girl, which is also oh yeah, Rochelle. I think they all like Rochelle or something. And like like all of them have like like they're all outcasts, like they all like have different struggles, like they all have struggles, but I mean like it focuses on the four girls. Rochelle, like for some reason there's this like blonde girl, there's like this blonde girl. Why in movies, sorry, pause, why in movies is there always like high school movies, is there usually like a blonde girl that is a total jerk? I mean like there's this movie, there's Mean Girls, like of course Regina, and there's like a few others. And there's like Sharpay in High School Musical. I mean, she turns out to be like pretty chill. But at first you're like, man, Sharpay's a bitch. But then like later on you're like, okay, okay. I mean she's less. I mean, she's less mean. I guess. I mean, it's just why is that the trope? Like it's either the dumb blonde. I mean, I guess if like I've seen shows and movies where there's like a blonde who's smart, there's like the dumb blonde, and then like there's a blonde who's like a total bitch. Like she always has like her squad, like two besties. It's like why is that a common thing? I don't get it. Like why do they use it? I mean, like you probably can't tell, but I'm blonde. Like looks more brown now, especially like after I take a shower, like my hair gets wet and shit. But like I just have really blonde hair, but now it's like almost it's pretty much brown. Like it's dirty blonde, basically. I think I don't fucking know the exact color. Anyway, sorry. Off track. So yeah, like there's a blonde, that's really hot. It's really like looking like blonde lady. Don't worry, like the actress who plays her is probably like it's probably like twenties in her twenties or something. Like, yeah. Definitely did not look like a teenager, definitely in your 20s. So, I mean, chill out. Chill out. Not perfect. Okay, so basically, yeah, like she's like really racist though. For some reason, like there's this one line. It's like, holy shit, girl, you did not just say that. She was like, Rochelle was like, why don't you like me? I mean, I didn't do anything to you. Like, why the fuck are you just being mean? And I shit you not, she says, because I don't like Negroids. Like, what the fuck? That's so messed up. Like, why? So basically, yeah, they all have like, I mean, like Nancy, she has like an abusive stepfather and lives like in a trailer with her mom. Yeah, mom, abusive stepfather, and she really wants the power of Manon, which is like the spirit or something they invoke. I don't think like there's really like that in a real. I don't think like there's like like a spirit or something like all things common on. I think they definitely made that up. And basically she's like, Nancy's like, I want Manon to fill me. I'm like, oh god. Oh man, that sounds so inappropriate. It's like, holy shit. What? Sorry. like sense of humor is like I'm juvenile. It's like she wants Manon to fill her. Okay. So basically, yeah, like they become besties, like, and they become like a group. And like they go into nature a lot, which like I love nature, so it's like, yeah, can relate. Except for I don't like, have like free as a like friends who are chicks and like we practice witchcraft and stuff like that. I mean, yeah. So basically they do that, like to connect with nature because that's what they're trying to do, like the five elements or something. And basically, yeah, like they all again like a circle and basically like they say what they want, like like they like cut their like finger, will prick their finger and then like the drops fall into this kind of like cup that looks like this. It's kind of round, like it looks like this kind of, and basically like they pour wine in it and they drink. It's like, oh no, no man, I would not drink. I would not drink someone's blood even if you paid me to do it. Um. Anyways, basically, Sarah's like, I know, the guy is a total dick. He like blew me off, but I still want him to like me. Which is like, oh no, Sarah, you deserve a lot better. And Nancy's like, yeah, like I want all the power. She's very power hungry, and that is her downfall. I'm not gonna say how it's her downfall. It's her downfall, Nancy. Bonnie, poor Bonnie. Basically, she's like, I want to be beautiful on the outside like I am on the inside. It's like, and then like Rochelle's like, I guess I'm strength for something to not hate that girl or something like hate a blonde girl. And apparently, like she didn't say, like, oh yeah, I want like her to lose this blonde chick to lose all of her hair, which she does. And it's like you feel kind of bad for a girl. It's like, oh my god, she almost becomes bald. And basically, like with every action, there's like consequence or whatever the saying is. I can't remember. And apparently, like it's the power times this number. Like if they, I guess they do a spell, then it's gonna come back to them that many times. Like it's gonna just, yeah, it's going to backfire because there has to be balance and shit. And if there's not balance, like even if they mean well by casting a spell, there's always consequences for what they do. Um, for Sarah, like the guy, I forgot his name, like he just completely becomes like obsessive of her and stuff. Like at first, she's like, oh, this is kind of funny, but then like she feels really bad and like he tries to like assault her. He tries to rape her basically. Like they're in the car, like just like, why are we going to dinner? And he's like trying to make moves on her, and she like runs away. And with Nancy, I mean, like you find out how it bites her in the ass. With Bonnie, she becomes very mean and stuff like that. Like she becomes just not a nice person. Which I'm not saying that like beautiful people are all of them are mean, but I mean like she becomes really mean and stuff like that. And Rochelle like feels guilt for her like losing all that hair. Basically, yeah, that's like the gist of it. I hope you guys like this review. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, give big thumbs down. Be sure to subscribe. I post videos usually on Mondays and Fridays. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, y'all. Peace out.